Captain Bill Gustin with Miami-Dade Fire Rescue Department discussing supplying fire department connections and controlling the flow of water to sprinkler systems. In this first picture, what you're looking at is old school water motor gong, an OS&Y control valve. And I want to point out that this is the fire department connection, and notice that it comes in on the system side of the control valve. In other words, the control valve could be off. You could still supply the sprinkler system. That does not eliminate the need for whatever company is assigned to pump a fire department connection for a sprinkler has to make sure that the valves are open, because that's not always going to be the case. What actually happens when we pump into a fire department connection? Again, another old school riser. As soon as the pressure that is developed by the fire department pumper is higher than the pressure in the sprinkler riser, this check valve from the fire department connection is opened, and this check valve in the sprinkler system is closed. Hence, the fire department pumper becomes the main source of water, the only source of water. Now, as I said, it's necessary for you to check the valves when you're pumping an FDC. Why? Because when you have a multiple riser system, many times you'll have the ability to isolate one of these risers while continuing to feed the other one. Say the system is down for repairs, part of the system is down for repairs, or you've written off part of the building. You want to shut off the sprinklers to the part of the building where the roof is already collapsed. So if we were to shut off, let's say, this OS&Y, we could still supply this riser, but do you notice, and this is critical, that this fire department connection comes in on the supply side, not the system side, but the supply side of your control valves. Hence, if the control valves are closed, pumping the water into the FDC is not going to get into the system. Again, you have to make sure your valves are open. Same thing with this Walmart. You have multiple risers. You have one fire department connection, multiple risers, multiple control valves. The fire department connection comes in on the supply side of the riser control valve. Again, it's necessary when you're pumping an FDC and a multiple riser system to make sure that the control valves for those risers are open. Captain Bill Gustin with today's roll call tip on controlling the flow to sprinklers.